And welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining in. My name is Petra, and for today's video I have a very special guest with me here today. It's my one and only husband, Uroš.
Hi everybody.
And I finally convinced him to do this video. We're gonna do the husband tag and answer some questions that I've seen online, and I'm really looking forward to this. Are you?
Yes, I'm looking forward to this as well.
Yeah, so yeah, basically that's what we're gonna do. Hopefully you're gonna find this video interesting, you know, and if you do, please leave me a comment down below and give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and let's jump straight into the video. So the first question is how and where did we meet?
How and where did we meet?
Yeah.
We met at the New Year's party back in 2012. So
well,
at the end of 2012.
Yeah, it was 2013, like
yeah, 2013's
New Year's party.
New Year's Eve party. We
Yeah.
met there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, that would happen, and there was actually quite, you know, a funny story behind that because of my entrance to that party.
Oh yeah, you came in like yelling and everything because
long story short, we met through mutual friend of ours, and he was actually one of the people that like was arranging this like New Year's Eve party, something like that, and I was like I really wasn't into going at all, but it was like either I'm gonna go there or I'm gonna chill with my parents at home. So I guess this is a better option, you know. And anyways, long story short, a couple of friends from mine and friends from my like college, we waited for our friend to pick us up to take us to that location where the party was. There wasn't enough room like in car for all of us, and I stayed with one of my good friends, you know, because I am a good friend. I don't want my friends to just be there alone. And yes, because they said, oh, I'm just gonna pick you up, it's just 5 minutes there, 5 back. I was like, okay, I can wait for 10 minutes. It was freezing cold, like freezing cold. I just had some dress and some coat, you know, something like that. And our mutual friend, he forgot to pick us up. He wasn't answering his phone. I was like, F this, we're gonna go somewhere else. And finally picked us up. I was already like over this like New Year's party and everything, and you know, as I said, I really didn't care. I was like, wherever I was, you know, I really didn't care like who's gonna be there and I just entered the party and I started yelling at my friends like, how can you behave like this, like what's wrong with you, you know, because I was like very mad, but then of course right in front of me there was a really nice looking cute guy, him staring at me like, why is this girl yelling like crazy? And I was like, of course, Petra, once like when you make a scene, there is somebody really cute, somebody, you know, that looks really nice watching you. So I was like, okay, never mind. I was just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that was fun when I saw you.
What were you thinking, like when you, like what were your first like thoughts, impression of me when you
I don't know. I mean, I thought you were really angry about something. I didn't know what was it, but you know, I didn't want to stay in your path, so I just moved. And you just went straight in, and I was like, okay. So. Okay.
Thank God that didn't like stopped us from like meeting
up. Yeah.
That basically sums up our whole relationship. What was your first impression of me?
You were crazy, but you were cute at the same time. And after that, I mean, you know, I liked your personality. Your personality is really, you know, out there.
In which way?
In a good way, like not in a bad way. That's what I'm saying. Like, I like, you know, and I still like. I love your personality.
Well, thank God you still like me. I mean, that's why we married. I want to know this one. How did you know I was the one?
How did I know you were the one? I mean, I don't know. Like.
Well, who is gonna know if not you?
So I became the best version of myself while being with you, and you helped me a lot. You know, not you per se, but our relationship. Our relationship really helped me grow in a good way and in a positive way. I mean, I don't know. You really like supported everything that I do, everything that I, had in my mind, and everything that I, wanted to do. You were always supportive, and you're like really full of care for people and love, and you've really been supportive of me and of my, I don't know, things that I want to do, and without any reservations. Like, you were always supportive of me, like, yeah, you should go for it, let's go, come on. And you always seem to find a way to help us and to help me out by telling me what should I do. You're like full of good advice, really. So that's why, those are like two things.
My wisdom, you want to say?
I'm not gonna say your wisdom, but your caring nature, like, yeah.
Thank you.
And your personality, like, your personality is really like out there. You're a social butterfly. I'm not.
No, I'm not.
Well,
you didn't have.
Well, in terms of me, you're a social butterfly. I'm not.
Well, in terms of you, baby, everybody is a social butterfly.
That is true.
How long have we been together?
Oh God, okay, I'm a civil engineer and I cannot do basic math. Okay,
You don't know
so
how
2021 is now, right?
Yeah.
Like full 7 years, and this is our 8th.
Yeah,
right?
We are going in our 8th year. Yeah.
My elementary school math teacher would be proud of me.
How do we resolve problems?
How do we resolve problems?
Yeah.
Well, first you start yelling at me. You start yelling at me like, what did you do? Why are you doing this? And you start going crazy.
Yeah, yeah, but we complement each other because I'm very temperamental person.
Yeah, other synonym would be crazy, but yeah, I know.
Okay.
Crazy temperamental. Okay, let's say that.
Let's compromise and say crazy temperamental, and I can really like snap, and he's very calm on the other hand, and you're not that like crazy emotional person like I am.
Talk a lot.
We talk a lot.
I mean, right?
But I would say we resolve problems
then we start
by communication.
Talking,
One of the reasons why we resolve problems successfully, I would say.
I would say too.
I would say is first of all communication.
Yeah,
because
we talk
but it's not just like talking about. It's because we are willing to. I don't think like resolving problems is about who's right or wrong, or in any relationship it's about like seeing other person's side. And that's very important because communication is first step, because if you don't communicate your problems,
you're not gonna solve them.
You ain't gonna solve them ever. But I think it's more about really hearing what other person has to say, and I think sometimes it's just about that. It's not about like who's right or who's wrong. It's just about knowing that your partner
understands you. Fights don't last long. We really
we never like go to bed angry or everything, because we're almost like we have to communicate this. We have to
because it's a bad feeling.
And so. You're just too cute to be mad for me to be mad at you.
That's another good weapon of choice.
When and why did you fall in love with me? When and why?
Why?
You have no idea, don't you?
Why is... Well, because of your personality.
You fell in love with me because of my personality.
And
this fabulous appearance is just
yes, it's just a plus, but obviously because of your personality. Yeah, I mean, when... I don't know. It was shortly after we met. But I mean, the personality, your personality, yes.
What key elements make a relationship and marriage successful? It's all like very deep questions.
Yeah, I wonder where you find them. I'm like, I think two things, like communication and good communication. You need to have good communication to make that thing work, honestly. And respect,
I think you need to respect.
You need to really respect each other, because without respect, there's not going to be anything. I mean, there's not going to be a good communication. There's not going to be a good.
But I mean, respect that's okay. It's your significant other or husband.
Not to respect like, here, let me open the door for you.
Not that, but respect that's another person with their own emotions, interests, opinions, background, and everything.
Respect, yes, and I mean, and love, obviously.
Children, how many do you want?
Oh, these are really like in-depth like questions.
How many? You don't know. Two. What is my favorite color?
Nude? I don't know. Is it
That's
nude?
right, yeah.
I know.
That's right. What is my favorite food?
I know the food that you can really eat, and you can beat me at that. That's pasta.
Oh, yeah, pasta. I mean, any kind of, yeah, pasta. Pasta, definitely.
Pasta,
and Mexican food is, I mean...
Mexican, yeah. But pasta, yeah. You really like pasta.
Cevapi. And cevapi, I mean, like Serbian, like traditional, I mean, like Balkan food in terms of like meat. That's what I love as well. If I could eat one thing every day, what it would be?
What could you?
Yeah.
I don't know, pasta, cevapi.
No. It's cheese and sweets.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a fair
You're not
point,
paying attention, babe.
Yeah, cheese.
What is something I do that you wish I wouldn't?
Do we have time? Get some coffee out there. I don't know. I mean, you have this like need to like go around and like clean everything. Like you literally like you wash your hands in a sink in the bathroom, and you like get the like the towel and like pick up all the water and like clean the mirror and everything.
That's what normal people do, you know. No, I can be a little bit, you know.
Extra?
Weird habits of each other. Like, what is my weird habit?
When you clean the house, for example, and I've seen this. Okay, I've seen this thing. Okay, you get the vacuum cleaner, and you take that like the pipe.
Okay.
You know the pipe.
The extended
pipe, and with the pipe you clean the rug. But you clean the rug like literally one line at a time, and I'm literally like, what are you doing? You have the longer piece there. It's gonna take longer, and
but that way like, you pick up everything. Like you're sure there's nothing there.
And you don't pick up everything with it. See, that's the weird habit right there.
Okay, whatever. What do we argue about the most?
You're being crazy. I don't know. I'm just kidding. No. I do something that pisses you off, like some really small thing, and
we argue about the like little things usually.
Like small things, they're not like
you forgetting things, me being crazy.
Like you have a certain thing going with the pillows in the bedroom, right? You
with
put
everything.
Well, yeah, with everything, but this is like an example, and you put them at a specific angle, and I just come in and I just put them in a like. I don't know, a different angle for me, and leave it for me. You don't do it the right way. And I'm like, there's no right way to make a bed, but okay, according to you, I guess there is. So, whatever.
Yeah.
After I do that, there's like 2 months, and after 2 months, she comes back and says, well, you never make the bed. And I'm like, because...
That's what we argue about.
Because, like, if you were blind, you would do a better job. And I'm like... I wanted to make this bed, and you said you're not doing the right way. I'll leave it to me, and I'm like, are you sure? And she's like, yeah, you sure? 2 months later, she's not sure. Guess what? And she starts yelling at you like, why? You never made a bed in these 2 months. I'm like, well, you said this to me. No, I didn't. And then she remembers and like, well, yes, I did, but that's not the point. I'm like, okay, I guess it's not the point, but. Fun times, yeah.
Yeah. What can I spend hours doing?
If you give her enough time, she will literally go crazy with the organizing. Like she will put the organizer inside of an organizer.
But what would you do without me? I organize everything. Like everything has place in this house.
Yes, and I'm not an organized person. I'm literally a chaotic person.
Very much so.
But I know where things are in that chaos, so,
Who was the one to say I love you first, and where was it?
Oh, you said it. Yeah. I don't know where...
Oh, you remember that?
Yeah, of course I remember that.
It was your birthday, and we were at your room, chilling, I don't know what. And I wrote
Oh, yeah, you wrote it. Yeah, you wrote it. Yeah, oh, that... Yeah, now I remember.
Like, I love you. That was
now I remember. Okay.
For your birthday, yeah. The first one,
of
course. Yeah,
she was the first one.
What is my eye color?
It's like a brown thing.
A brown thing? That's how you would describe my...
No, it's a hazelnut. It's a hazelnut color.
Who's the first to go to bed? I would say you.
Oh yeah.
Who's the first to wake up? Me. I mean, you wake up when you have to because but like first who wakes up like naturally?
Naturally. Yeah, I know.
As me, but you because of your work schedule.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
If your partner could choose one thing for you to get rid of, what would it be? I don't know. Is it like something material? I guess maybe it's something material if you get rid of.
Material? I don't know about that. I mean.
Well, I already made you get rid of the majority of your wardrobe. I would say 100%. Like when we started dating, oh boy, like when I first met him on that like New Year's Eve, he was dressed normally, like nothing extra. He had some normal jeans, I have to mention that, and some normal gray sweater, jumper. And I thought like, okay, he dressed normally. Oh boy, on every our next like dates, I was like, what are those? Like from top to bottom. Yes. And you were, I mean, you still are like very handsome, tall, nice looking guy, and like, what is this? Like, I was. You know, you were one of those people who were like, whatever,
whatever I pick up.
Whatever I pick up, of course, sizing wise, everything was 100 extra large.
Whatever in every way.
It was just, heart attack basically. And once we got some jacket I haven't seen before.
Oh yeah, the jacket was terrible. The jacket was terrible.
Just so you know, everything was terrible, but this was like another level of terrible. I was like, what? It looks like SpongeBob gone bad. I mean, like
in a green color.
In a green color, it has like some huge pockets and some like. It looked like a dead animal on the hood there. It looked like
it looked terrible.
Yeah, and really I just couldn't control myself. I was like, how do you like pick up clothes? Like you go to the store.
You go blind.
You go blind and be like, okay, what I've picked. Oh, it's 100 extra large. It won't work. Oh, it's in this green color. You laughed at that.
Yes, I did. It was a good catch.
Yeah. So I mean the wardrobe
was terrible.
but that changed. I mean quickly I got you. And I showed you how everything can look.
How everything can look. Everything can work.
That's one thing like you would like.
That I would get rid of.
Yeah. No, for me to get rid of, if you like, you can choose.
Terrible water bottle that I know you still have.
I think I throw it.
Did you throw it? You threw it away?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Did you throw it away?
Yes. Yes. He has some weird moment with my water bottles. He hates them all.
No, I don't. I just hate that. It's been like 2 years, 3 years, and it's like it's raggedy. You need to like literally throw it out.
If your partner was ever in jail, what would be the reason? Well, if one had to go to jail, I think you would be the one going to jail.
Well, why?
Well, I'm a good citizen.
Not a good citizen at all. Like when you drive, if somebody freaks you out, I think that would be the reason why you go to jail.
Traffic.
Because you get out. Because you could get out and like, throw somebody at somebody.
You mean get in fight? Fight would be the reason.
Yeah, something like that, and you'll be gone to jail. That's it.
You would go to jail because of the fight as well, I think.
No.
Yeah, fight.
No, violence is stupid.
Who does the most housework?
Yeah, you do. You do most of the housework. Yeah. I just sometimes clean the bathroom. Because I love cleaning the bathroom for some weird reason.
Yeah, you help me. I can't complain. Like, whenever I need help. One thing I hate cleaning, and you do it perfectly, which, by the way, we should do today, is cleaning the stove.
Clean the stove.
And the oven.
I like clean the stove as well.
I just hate it. What is your partner most likely to waste money on? I can go. He likes to waste money on those, like, English brands. You're just like, if they're was, I don't know, whatever Stone Island does, he wants...
Stone Island is Italian, plus, I mean, yeah, I know, I understand. I mean,
Stone Island and sneakers, like, he can have 100 million, like, sporty, like, sneakers. That's, like, one thing you really love to... What do I waste money on?
Shoes, bags,
shoes maybe. Bags,
shoes maybe. Yeah, shoes. Not maybe, definitely shoes. Candles. Like if you would go to
you're such a hypocrite. You love that.
I love candles,
no, he's
but
like,
I don't
you're
love
wasting
them.
money on candles and love them, but he doesn't want to spend money on them, and then he's like, you're spending money on candles, and then he burns like 10 around the house.
I want to buy candles as well, but you go in the candle shop and you're like, this looks good, and then all of a sudden you got a pile of 5 candles, you know, in your basket, waiting on you on the cash register.
Who buys the best gifts?
I think you buy the best gifts.
I'm so happy you're honest, because if you said yourself, I would be dead here, because
like, I don't know how to buy gifts. I'm terrible at buying gifts.
You're so not...
I just come to you and say, what do you want for
You're
birthday?
so not talented when it comes to buying gifts. Even though for this Christmas you bought me the Laneige gift box with Laneige skincare stuff, which I was so shocked you actually got that. I mean, that's a good present, but...
Yeah, well, I was like, what should I buy? I know she likes Sephora and she's always on that website. Let's go and search for something. And then,
who chooses where you eat for dinner?
Sometimes you.
I mean, we are...
It varies. Sometimes you're like... Sometimes I'm asking you like, okay, do you want to do this? And then you're like, no, I don't want to do that. Do you want to do... And you're like indecisive. I name you like 3 or 4 different places and you're like, I don't want to eat that. I don't want to do that. I'm not in the mood for that.
That's different, yeah. Who has the craziest family? I think it's very tight, you know.
It's a competition.
It's different types of crazy. Let's just say that. Who is bad at keeping secrets?
I don't know.
I would say you.
Why? I don't know how to keep a secret. I just forget things.
Yeah, and that's why you're such good at keeping secrets.
Because I forget things?
Yeah. Who's more likely to be running late? Always you. He's always running late. You improved that quite a bit.
Yeah,
you know?
I did actually.
It's much better, but it was you. Who is the loudest?
You. Yeah.
Who is the messiest?
The messiest? What you mean? Like leaves a mess? Well, in different terms. Like it's different. Like I'm the messiest when it comes to some things, but you're the messiest when it comes to some things as well. Like when you have to like put clothes on or like dress, like you leave a lot of things around.
But I wouldn't say like you're not a messy person. You know, you're just not very organized. I'm very organized, but I can make a mess, but I clean it afterwards. But you kind of just leave stuff everywhere, so it's
chaotic. Yeah.
You know. So yeah, I think. Do you have something like you wanna ask me?
What's my favorite color?
Okay. What's your favorite color? Gray.
Gray?
What is it?
I don't know. I think it's green. It's gray. I'm just kidding.
I think it's gray, then red and navy blue. I would say.
Yeah, I love navy blue. It's a nice color.
Yeah. Those are all the questions. Did you have fun?
Yeah, it was fun. It was really fun, yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it very much. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as well.
It was really fun. I had a lot of fun. So
yeah, and
thank you for putting me up for this.
Of course, baby. You know, I had so much fun having you on my channel.
Me too.
Yeah, so hopefully guys you had a couple of laughs. If you did, please leave me a comment down below. Would you like me to film next? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave. That would really mean a lot to me. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!
Bye!